Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? I hope that all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am fine too. Welcome you all to NIVS Home School. This is Mahmudur Rahman, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School. Today I am going to take an English class for the students of class 5. Our today's topic is making WH question. Okay dear students, look at the board at first. This is the class for the students of class 5. Subject English. Our today's topic is WH question. I repeat again, our today's topic is WH question, term half yearly, lecture number 30 and homework number 17. I repeat again, this is your lecture number 30 and your homework number 17. Teacher Mahmudur Rahman, and this is my mobile number. Dear students, at first we will know about WH words. There are 9 WH words in English grammar, and these words are called WH words because in each of the words W and H is existed. And as we make questions with these words, the questions are called WH question. Now we will read out the WH words: who, which, what, where, how, when, why, whose and whom. So these 9 words are called WH words, and if you notice carefully, you can see that W and H are visible in each of the words. Now we will learn the use of the words one by one. Number 1 is what. What is used to know about profession, age, height and also the subject or object. For example, the news shocked him very much. Here, dear students, in your question, the sentence will be underlined, and the underlined question will indicate you to make the WH question with what kind of WH word you will use. Here, the news is the subject of the sentence, and for this reason, we will take what. What shocked him very much. The second is where. To know about the place, we use where. He spent many years in Dhaka. Look at the underlined portion. In Dhaka, Dhaka is the place, so we will use where. The students, there are some WH words that take auxiliary verbs after it, and auxiliary verbs are of 3 kinds. Look here, auxiliary verbs are of 3 kinds: do verbs, have verbs and modal verbs. Do verbs are do, does and in the past form did. Have verbs are have, has and had, and modal verbs are can, could, shall, should, will, would, must, etc. So where takes auxiliary verb after it, as the sentence is in past form, we will use did. So where did he look? In the sentence, the verb is in the past form. The do verbs, that means do, did and does, takes always the present form of the verb, so we will use spent. So where did he spend many years? And in your question, the main sentence will be in assertive form. As you are asked to make questions, you will use question mark at the end of your answer. The next one is how. To know the manner of an action or the condition of the subject, we use how. For example, he is very rich. So here look the underlined portion where the manner of his richness is, or the condition of his richness is described with this word. And you will want to know with the WH words about this adverb. So we will use how. How rich is he? The next one is who. We use who to know the subject, mainly person of the sentence. In this case, do, does or did is not used. To know, we know that subject can be person or things. When the subject is person, if we are asked to make WH questions, then we will use who. For example, Mr. Rahman opened the door. Look, the underlined portion is Mr. Rahman and he is a person, so we will use who. Who opened the door? For your kind information, my dear students, the portion that is underlined will be omitted while making the WS question. Next one is whom. To know about the object, person of a sentence, we use whom. That means when we want to know about the object of the sentence and the object is a person, then we will use whom. For example, she lives with her mother. In this sentence, her mother is the object of the sentence and we want to know about this, so we will use whom, and whom takes do or does or did with it. As the subject she is third person singular number and the sentence is in present tense, so we will take does. Whom does she live with? The next one is when. To know about time or date, we use when. For example, I get up at 6 a.m. Underlined portion indicates a time, so we will use when. When do you get up? The students, notice here, in the given sentence, I, subject is I, but when we make question, we will use you. When I is given in the question, you will transform it into you. Whose. We use whose to know about the possession. For example, Ratan's bag was lost. Ratan is the owner of a bag and his bag was lost. The underlined portion is Ratan. That means we want to know about the owner of the bag, so we will use whose bag was lost. So my dear students, this is the discussion about WS word. Now we will practice some sentences here. Here are some sentences for practice. We will solve these sentences. The first sentence is, the hare saw a tortoise. Look, a tortoise is underlined and this is the object of the sentence, so we will make question with what, and we will take an auxiliary verb, did the hare see. The second question is, the tortoise was very slow. We can see here the manner or the condition of the tortoise is explained, so we will use how, and auxiliary verb is was, so we will take it, how was the tortoise. The third question is, Maria cannot see the beautiful spring day. Maria is underlined and Maria is the subject of this sentence, so we will make question with who. When we want to know about a person who is the subject of a sentence, we use who cannot see the beautiful spring day. Braille is a script, underlined portion is a script and it is the object of this sentence, so we will use what is Braille. Question number 5, Laila is very active. Here the condition of Laila is explained, so we will make question with how is Laila. Question number 6, she enjoys reading. Reading is the object of the sentence, so we will make question with what, and what will take auxiliary verb do, does or did. The sentence is in present tense, so we will take two verbs, and she is the third person singular number, so we will take does. What does she enjoy? And the last sentence is, she wants to write a book about COVID-19. The underlined portion is the object of the sentence, so we will make question with what does she want to write. So these are the answers of the exercises, and your homework will be first 5 sentences. SW equal to 1 to 5. That means question number 1 to 5 will be your next homework. So my dear students, I hope that all of you have understood today's class very well. If you have further question about WS question, then you can contact me and follow your books and practice more and more. Watch the YouTube classes and attend the online classes regularly. Take care of yourself. See you on the next class. Allah Hafiz.